Shelby, come here, you.
And so at that time, we did refuse to take down the canopies and stop the people. We also refused to stop the people. And riot police showed up, pushed everybody back into the park and pepper sprayed us. Most of the people like
Well, you're on a protest, man. Boom!
You're not the media, are you?
Oh, I'm the most important media.
She was the media? I don't know like the media.
Are you with the government?
Hell no!
I'm sorry?
That's not the media.
I didn't know
It could be.
I love this guy.
And actually, like,
Hi, Shelby.
until today, very sad. Is this your dog? No, sir. Dog. First Amendment rights and the government and the police. I don't think it should be against the law to protect the people who are feeding people. And that's what the canopy is for, is to protect the elements, to protect the food, keep it sanitary, keep it away from rain and trees and dirt. And I think in order to have a certain amount of sanitary conditions, that you have to have a canopy to feed people. I am prepared to be arrested. I announced yesterday at the GA that
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
To understand what you all want to say to him.
To understand what you all want to say to him.
I know Big Cat
I know that Cat
represents a lot of our. Oh, awesome. Is also here.
is also here. Hi, Cat.
Unfortunately, he's sleeping.
Is sleeping.
But we'll do our best.
But you'll do our best.
Excellent. Mic check.
Mic check.
This
Actually, just mic check.
Mic check.
So the one thing that I would say
So the one thing I would say
is that it would be really good
is it would be really good
to have a conversation here
to have a conversation here
about what the demands are
about what the demands are
and bottom lines,
and bottom lines.
so that when you have this conversation,
So that when you have this conversation,
it's not a first date,
it's not a first date,
but it's a decision-making meeting.
but it's a decision-making meeting.
Bill Collister.
Bill Hollister.
I have a recommendation
I have a recommendation
that we put our names on a piece of paper
that we put our names on a piece of paper
and we write down with our names
and we write down with our names
the reason why we're here
the reason why we are here
as an individual.
individual.
And I would be glad to take down those names and write down that reason.
take down those names and write down those reasons.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I think
That's
a great idea.
a great idea.
If you choose to do so.
If you choose to do so,
Please meet with him.
please meet with him.
Where would you like them to meet you?
Where would you like them to meet?
Right here.
Right here.
3.
Okay, I have a direct response. Sorry. All right. I'm going by on what he says. I have more information. Okay, my name is Josh.
My name is Josh.
And I'm with the Family of Love.
I'm with the Family of Love.
And we have paper and pencils
Paper and pencils.
that we are going around to each individual person
We are going around to each individual person
and hear what you have to say
and hear what you have to say
about what needs to change and our demands.
about what needs to change in our demands.
So we can go to Congress
So we can go to Congress,
unified as a people
unified as a people,
with a demand to change.
with a demand to change.
And it can be anonymous if you like.
And you can be anonymous if you like.
Yup, CIA invented it.
It's not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go to 3, and then you 4, 5. Question on the table is 6, 7. Question on the table is, what are demands or bottom lines for for this upcoming meeting with the mayor. Second also piece on the table for discussion is if there's other people who want to participate in said meeting, or if folks on the group are cool with the 3 people who have been named. Those are things that we're going to be talking about. So, direct response.
I have a
One demand.
agenda.
That I feel must be presented to the mayor. That we have the constitutional right. To occupy Lincoln Park. Any hour of day or night. Furthermore, what we're doing here is not about asking those in power. To throw us more crumbs. We are creating a new society. Which will make the mayor, the governor, and the federal government obsolete.
Mic check. As much as I would love to go to the mayor and inform him that we have the right to stay in Lincoln Park, I don't think that would be very effective. As Lincoln Park is a state property. Out of his jurisdiction.
Direct response.
I
Mic check.
Mic check.
State property is paid by who?
Taxpayer
State of Colorado.
Taxpayer dollars.
If this is right, we can take it to the mayor.
I was 6.
6.
Mic check. This is an occupation. Sitting down and moving around to the convenience of the system of which you have grievance is not an occupation. I concur that at least for now they created a demand. Let us back into Lincoln Park. That is where we occupy. We were being peaceful. Because it's coming to winter. If they don't want death counts or sick on their hands. Get out of our way. Which is another means of basically saying have solidarity with us. And instead of not letting us have porta potties. Or regular access to electricity. So long as we can handle it ourselves. Stay out our way.
Direct response to, was that a clarification?
Yeah.
Or do you want to get on cue?
I'm going to directly respond to that. Not only do I
Mic check.
not only do I completely agree with this gentleman right here, and it should be put to a group talk. Another list item we can present is is another thing that's going to affect us all in this movement. Which is the Patriot Act. And it affects all of us here. Because the fusion camps are putting all of our names on the database.
Sorry, man. That's a comment. That's not a direct response. A direct response would be clarification, asking a question, or
in terms of grievances
And the agenda. I think we should try to move back to discussion about that.
Mic check.
Hey.